Hello everyone, welcome to Everything Football. Last match day deadline stream for the season, the last match day of the season. The Champions League final is here. It's PSG against Inter Milan. I wish it was Arsenal here, but hey, it's PSG against Inter Milan. I'd be way more stressed right now if it was Arsenal playing. But yeah, we can chill and enjoy today's game between PSG and Inter Milan. Let me do this first. That's better. Okay, so I still have one transfer to make. I haven't seen the lineups for sure. Let me see. PSG, Donnarumma, Hakimi, Pacho, Marquinhos, Nuno Mendes, Neves, Vitinha, Ruiz, Due, Dembele, Kvaratskhelia. No surprises there. And then Inter Milan, Thura, Martinez, Di Marco, Mkhitaryan, Çalhanoğlu, Barella, Dumfries, Bastoni, Acerbi, Pavard, Sommer. What are you guys' predictions for the game? So let me see. I have one transfer to make. Let me see who I'll bring on. Who should I bring on? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Inter Milan players. My prediction is Inter Milan to win. Should I bring an extra midfield and play 3 defenders instead and bench Bastoni? Who's the other midfield I can bring in? Barella. I have Kvaratskhelia. The Serie Due. The problem with the Serie Due, I feel like, is going to get subbed off. Dembele is playing as the forward. What is the Serie Due? Nah, I don't like the Serie Due as an option. I'm thinking Barella. I'm thinking bring Barella in. Sent over my team on Twitter for ease of access. Okay, Ray, how are you? Hopefully you're doing great. So I saw your comments on this one. I don't think so, because I'll be like doing the Arsenal transfer videos and all that and live shows. It's going to be very difficult to do content for FIFA, but I might do like a review after every match day. And again, I know I won't be watching a lot of the games because they're being played like at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. So it's difficult. So I'll just be playing for fun. That's the problem as well, the time. Welcome, Chicken Wingers 11. So that's Chicken Wingers 11, right? Yeah. Let's see. So let me take out Yamal from here. I'm going to go for an Inter Milan midfielder. My prediction is Inter Milan to win. Or should they have taken out? Should they have gone for back 5? Will Inter Milan keep a clean sheet? Di Marco. Nah, I'm going to go with Barella. Welcome to my team, Barella. Yep, that's my last sub. Done. So I am going to start Barella. I'm going to go with the back 3. Nuno Mendes is very attacking. It's a crime to bench him. Nah, he's too attacking. Bastoni. Should I go for this? Bastoni out, Barella in. Or is that too crazy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Inter Milan players, 5 PSG players. I was thinking of playing Bastoni instead of Vitinha. Let me see. Yeah, you know what I'm going to do? Vitinha is going to go out. Yeah, I'm going to play. I like some organization. Where is Bastoni? Come to the central. Dumfries. There you go. Vitinha on the bench. That is. But Bastoni is not going to be my captain. My captain. I'm really thinking Dumfries. But are we going to get a clean sheet here? Tough. Mine is 6 Inter, 5 PSG. So you have exactly 11 players. You don't have any extra players on the bench, right? Or you have, do you have any other extra players on the bench? So I am currently 601 in ranking, 603 in ranking. I wanted to go to the top 500, but it's not possible on the final day. I don't think so. So if I get into the top 600, I think it's going to be probably like my second highest finish, I think I'd be happy with that. Let's see. Dumfries, how many points does Barella usually pick up? Recovery points, 29 overall. Chananoglu, Dembele. I saw PSG are favorites to win the game. That is interesting. Let me check your team, right? Vitinha's on the bench. What? Oh yeah, you mean Vitinha? I put Vitinha on the bench. I was like, what? I don't know what answer. How are you, Johnny? Nice seeing you as always. Let me check your team, Ray. Twitter is crazy, bro. I've just entered Twitter to check your DM, Ray. You just stumble upon some crazy videos on Twitter. You can't open the app on public. Rodrigo and Saliba swap deal. Are you serious, Ray? I never saw that message. Hell no. The moment Gabriel and Saliba leave Arsenal, even if you get Gyökeres and Sesko, both of them, you've basically done nothing because you need to keep the spine of your team. So you have Martinez, Thuram, and Due up front. You're playing a front three midfielders, Dembele, Kvara, and Çalhanoğlu. You're playing with Dumfries, Bastoni, Nuno Mendes, Hakimi. So we have the exact goalkeeper. We have the same back four, same every single player. Midfield, we all have Kvaratskhelia, Dembele, Çalhanoğlu. But instead of Barella, you are playing Due. So you're playing Due and playing Barella. So that is the difference. And you're captaining Hakimi. I'm captaining Dumfries. Let's see. I have VT on the bench. Okay. I mean, both him and Barella almost like the same in terms of the points. How many points do they have overall? Let me see. 43 for Barella. Vitinha has. Oh, no. What am I talking about? Vitinha has way more. Vitinha has taken a couple of penalties, right? Let me see. I think when he played against Brest, he scored a penalty or something. He scored both goals against the same opponent. I remember one of those games I wanted Dembele to take the penalty and he didn't. I think Dembele shot the ball and it was handled on the line or something. So it's between Vitinha and Barella, but Vitinha has 73 points this season. Oh my goodness, man. Ray, I don't know, man. Ray, Vitinha has 62 ball recoveries. Barella has 29, but he's picked up player of the match twice. Vitinha's picked up player of the match 3 times. So I guess it depends on who is going to win that game. I'm really thinking of switching Vitinha. I'm really thinking Vitinha ahead of Barella for me. For your team, no, you can't bench Kvaratskhelia now. So many people will have him. Oh yeah, you don't have. So for you, it would be the Desire Doué. For you, it would be the Desire Doué out and Vitinha in. Those ball recoveries are too many. How many people? 1, 2, 3, 4. Barella. Barella is the one who plays deep mostly, right? Because Çalhanoğlu and Mkhitaryan are a bit ahead of him. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Vitinha in the team. Yeah, I've decided on Vitinha. Çalhanoğlu, come back to the team, buddy. Yeah. Though those ball recoveries are very important. Even if they both don't score, assist, or do anything, that 1 point could be the difference between me getting into the top 600 or not. So I'm just going to. What is the ownership? Vitinha is owned by 11% and Barella 4%. So Barella is the differential one. For you, Desire Doué is owned by. Desire Doué is owned by 20%. Whew. The thing with Desire Doué, though, I feel like he's going to get subbed. So that's the only thing that could be good for you. It depends on which team you think is going to win, though, Ray. If you feel like it's going to be, but yeah, Desire Doué and Vitinha for you at the same team. Let's keep Vitinha ahead of Due. Okay. How are you, Jerome? Vitinha, Fabian Ruiz, Barella, or Neves. Neves is more consistent with points, but Vitinha might take pens. Yeah, that's the thing. We've also just decided right now to put Vitinha in the team. So Vitinha has to start. Also, the ball recoveries and also the penalties. You kind of have to keep him there. Fabian Ruiz is also quite attacking. So for me, I've decided to bench Barella, Jerome. I've benched Barella because he doesn't really get that many points. He has picked up man of the match like twice, but not too many points. It's 2 points, 3 points, 2 points, 3 points. So yeah, I would bench Barella from those ones. Vitinha would be the first one I'd start, then followed by Ruiz, then Neves, then Barella. Duel on the bench in Dembele on captain. Captain, I think I'm going to captain an Inter Milan player. I'm predicting Inter Milan to win. I have to watch my favorite band perform before the match. Who is performing? I have no idea who's performing, Ray. Let me change the channel. How are you, Ezra? Hi, Glenn. I'm going for Mkhitaryan captain. Interesting. Dembele, Thuram, Martinez. Yeah, for the last day, you can have some fun. Now I can't go for too much fun because I don't want to drop rank. I want to try and finish in my highest position ever for the 7 seasons I've been playing. So I don't want to drop down too much. So I'm just going to keep it safe. Thuram, Martinez, Kvara, Kimi, Nuno Mendes, Pavard, Dumfries, Sommer. So everyone would have Sommer. Defensively, Hakimi, Nuno Mendes, Pavard, no problem. Striker, everyone has those two. There's no one else really to pick from. Mkhitaryan captain is interesting. I don't even have Mkhitaryan in my team. Linkin Park, okay. Linkin Park is performing. I love Linkin Park, man. I repeat to you know who. I love what's the song? Ding 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 is over. Even though we had a back up against the wall, right? There's a song like that, Ray, right? Forever we made it. Yeah, I remember that song. I forgot. Why am I forgetting the name? Ding, 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 ding. I love the one that they perform. Encore. That's the name. Am I dreaming? Is it Encore? I think it is. I love Linkin Park. Though I've not listened to all of their songs or anything. I'm not like a big fan, but I love their songs. Chester. Chester is the guy, right? I think his name is Chester. Sommer, Raya, Mendes, Saliba, Bastoni, Dumfries, Hakimi. Transfers made but not sealed. Okay, so goalkeeper, yeah, Sommer, Mendes, Bastoni, Dumfries, Hakimi. That's the same defense as mine. Bastoni, Dumfries, Hakimi, Nuno Mendes. Yep, that's the same exact as mine. Midfield, Kvara, Hakan, Vitinha, Barella, Dembele, then Thuram and Lautaro. So you have 4 defenders, 5 midfielders, and 2 strikers. Who are you going to bench, Johnny? Who are you thinking of benching? Sommer or Donna, should I back who I think will win, or should I think of save points? I think you should go for who you think is going to win the game. My prediction is 2-1 Inter Milan, but I will not be surprised if Inter Milan keep a clean sheet and get it 1-0. I'm between Vitinha and Çalhanoğlu. But yeah, obviously, Jairam, anything could happen. It could be, 1-0 to PSG, but Sommer saves a penalty in the game, and then Sommer ends up picking up more points. I'm between Vitinha and Çalhanoğlu. Oh, between those two, it's difficult. Or are you talking about captaincy? Or between those two in the starting lineup, it's so difficult. Both of them take penalties, so that is a difficult one. How many points does Hakan have this season? 64. So in terms of player of the match awards, the UEFA people love Vitinha and Barella in terms of giving the man of the match. Who to start? Between those two, I'll lean towards Çalhanoğlu, to be honest, Ezra. I'm going with 2-2. Wow, big scoring game. Dembele for captain is 3-1 Inter Thriller. Wow, a lot of goals. I guess you're talking about the song We Made It. Yeah, that one. Oh, yeah, that's the one. I was not talking about that with Jay-Z. That's the one. Thank you, Ray. Ray knows his music. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one with Busta Rhymes. You're right. We Made It. Yeah. So it's not the one I was talking about. The one I was talking about is it Encore? There's another one. But yeah, We Made It is great. Oh, they are performing. Interesting. I've not really kept up with them ever since like Chester died. I think 2-2 with Inter on pens. Another high scoring game. I mean, I'd love penalties. How are you, FIFA Bots? Nice seeing you. By the way, the pinned post. I'll not be doing content for the FIFA Club World Cup because of different reasons. Because the transfer window will be up, and I'll be doing videos on Arsenal and the games. The Club World Cup games are being played like at 12 at night, 1 at night, 2 at night. So I'll not be staying up to watch Palmeiras playing against Al Ahly. I'll not be doing that, so I won't be following up all the games. So it's difficult to do content on it, but I will play the game. So I have created a league, and the code is the pinned comment. Now there's also a women's Euros coming up. Now, if you're interested in women's Euros, I'll also be playing that. So I'll post a code for that, but the game is not yet out. Great band, Linkin Park. Yeah, in terms of music, yeah, their song Jay-Z was Encore. Okay, so if you check on YouTube, I'm sure there's Numb. Yeah, that's the one. There's a song they perform together on this. I think there's a video where Jay-Z and Linkin Park perform together those two songs. If Mkhitaryan goes out, who comes in? Like from the bench. It's the guy who came on the other day and scored for Inter Milan. What was his name? I know him. What was his name? Wait. What the hell has happened there? Let me tell you the name. Inter Milan. They usually take out both of them at the same time, Mkhitaryan and Çalhanoğlu. The guys who come on, Zielinski's injured. He came on last time. There's someone else who came on last time and scored. What was his name? There's someone who came on and scored for Inter Milan against Barcelona. Do you guys remember him, right? There's a guy who came on for... Inter Milan in terms of fantasy, Champions League fantasy, I absolutely hate them because they don't have like enough options in midfield. That's one of the reasons I never liked going for them. Fratesi is the guy. Fratesi, yeah, thank you, Ezra. Fratesi is the guy who came on and scored. So Fratesi comes on and Zielinski usually comes on for Çalhanoğlu, but Zielinski is currently injured, so I don't know who's going to come on. It's very, very hard to know Inter Milan's bench players. Like, they have such a solid team. I mean, I know Taremi comes on for Lautaro Martinez. I know, sometimes Anatovic can come on for Thuram, and Augusto can come on for Di Marco, and Damian can come on at centre back or right back. But I'm so used to their like 11, 12 players. I have no clue for women's Euros. I mean, I know the players. I mean, I know I will go for, Barcelona player in Putellas. I know I'll go with Russo from England. Alex Morgan definitely not playing the years, and she's retired anyway. Now she's about to have a second kid. But yeah, just for fun, I guess. I'm just going to play them for fun. I mean, I've never played this. I don't think there's ever been a fantasy game for women that I remember. I think this is the first one. So I'll be playing it just for fun. Also, the thing with fantasy, it also kind of increases your interest in the particular game. So that's why, I'm going to play the one for FIFA Club World Cup. Otherwise, man, waking up at 3 a.m. to watch, Al Ahly playing against Seattle Sounders, nah. Hakan is on penalties, so Barella out, I suppose. Yeah, Hakan has to play. Hakan and Vitinha, because both are on penalties. Yeah. You have to tell me all the good players. Paraluelo from Spain. I'd say Putellas from Spain as well. There's also the one that starts with the one who played. I watched Barcelona against Arsenal the other day. Let me tell you her name. She's a young one who got subbed off. She's like a 21, 22 year old. Barcelona women players. Johnny might know them. Oh, by the way, Johnny, Arsenal beat Barcelona women. Let me tell you the name. It's not Bonmati. Yeah, it's Claudia Pina. That's the one. I noticed she hasn't really been playing for Spain, but I think this time she's going to be picked for their Euros. And then England, obviously, players like Russo and players like that. The other countries, I can't lie to you, Johnny. Countries like Sweden and those guys, I wouldn't know who's going to play and all that. Pina, Bonmati, Alexia. So yeah, because Bonmati and Alexia is like a midfield, and Alexia is like a control in the midfield, and Bonmati is also a midfielder. I prefer Pina because she's playing on the left wing, I think, and I think Paraluelo usually comes on for her. Women won UCL before the men. I was happy though. I was very happy to see the Arsenal women winning. I was actually really celebrated on that day. But I definitely thought, oh man, like when are we going to win it ourselves? Like the men. Yeah, that was a good game. I did not expect it because those players, man, those Barcelona players are really good. My favorite is Bonmati. She's like Messi and Iniesta. She was very good, man. She's the one who was really crying after the game. She like deserved to win. I like players like that. Players who play like that. High and Putellas. I like players like that. Midfield controllers. Even Caldente, the former Barcelona player. They're showing the Inter Milan goals. So my team is finalized. I think I'm going to stick with Dumfries captain. The only one I would have who has picked up the most points here this season, 64. Lautaro Martinez. I'm going to stick with Dumfries because he has the capability of keeping a clean sheet and attacking a lot. So I'm just going to stick with him. I already can't wait for next season's Champions League as well. Whenever we start this season, there's so many players to choose from. And next season, there is Napoli now. I remember, Ray, we've always been talking about Napoli. Napoli is back in the Champions League, so you can go with De Bruyne or Lukaku. Looks like De Bruyne is going to go there. There's other new teams, like Newcastle is back. I'll get ready for the match, girl. But have some popcorn. Go for it. I am ready. My snacks are so ready, Ray. There's KFC ice cream here. Like it's already. We are ready. We are ready. We are ready. Next season, you're not going to catch me next season. You're going to catch me like next week or something. In a video community. So make sure you always check the community tab. I'll always be posting something. My favorite Italian team, interesting. Napoli is great, man, and their stadium, I like it. The Maradona Stadium. I liked Napoli when they had Cavani and Hamsik and who is the other guy? Martins, Insigne, those guys, all of those guys. Crystal Palace is so back, man. They incredible, man. It makes me feel so painful, Johnny. That's why, like, us Arsenal fans are in pain because all these other teams are winning. And we've been better than all of these teams, but you're the only ones that have not picked up anything. It's so sad. This season, it felt like everyone else has won something apart from Arsenal and Madrid and Man City. They have never gone to Europe. Europa League. Yeah, in the Europa League now. Interested to see how they do that. Which other teams are in the Europa League, though? I think Bilbao. But Bilbao, they got smashed this season by United. But yeah, it's great to see. I like seeing new fixtures. So, like, for example, in the Champions League, I'd like to see, Napoli and Chelsea. It's been long since I saw that kind of game. I want to see how the likes of Chelsea do in the Champions League, when they come up against Barcelona and teams like that. Lukaku only plays for Conte. It's crazy, man. This guy, and Conte goes to a team, he signs Lukaku, he wins the cup. So next time he needs to go to Roma, bring Lukaku back to Roma, and then they'll win the title there. Oh yeah, that is a huge plus for this. Is at least we are not the ones that are really getting bantered much. It's United first, and then maybe us second. But yeah, United know European football, and they were losing to a Malaysian team the other day, and they were losing to a Hong Kong team the other day. It's funny, super funny. I'm going to do 30 minutes for today's stream because there's nothing too much to look at in terms of the squads. And then prepare for the final. FIFA boy, I missed this comment. Backing PSG today. Hopefully Dembele scores and wins the Ballon d'Or this time. I mean, if they scores and wins them their first Champions League cup, then definitely it's a possibility. I think Rafinha though and Salah are ahead though. Yeah, we are still playing Champions League. I was sad we didn't at least make the final because Barcelona was out, Madrid was out, Man City was out. This you'd say this was like the easiest chance because next season, man, Man City are adding players, Liverpool are adding players, Barcelona are adding players, Real Madrid are going to add players. You already added Trent. Ask ChatGPT for your captain. Let me do that. Who should I captain? For Inter Milan versus PSG. Inter Milan versus PSG. They're bringing up a couple of names. It's Lautaro Martinez. I'm not captaining Lautaro Martinez though. No, hell no. The 2-3 times of captained him in UCL Fantasy and World Cup Fantasy is disappointed. Yeah, I'm captaining Dumfries as Rafinha would 100% get it if they had won the UCL. Yeah, could be. But you'll go to Dembele if they win. 100% sure. Yeah, I think those people who vote, they usually look at the leagues as well. How many people in France have won that trophy playing in France? It's difficult, right? I know if they wins them the first Champions League, yeah, they can consider it, but some voters will look at the league and be like, nah. But if Inter wins, I will think Rafinha would win on overall points. Yep. You're captaining Dumfries. Yep. I think still Rafinha. Yeah, I think Rafinha as well. Or even Salah, you never know. Even if they're eliminated early, you never know. Are there any other options though? Apart from those ones? Will Vinicius be in the list again? Ray, you're the one who follows Madrid a lot. Does Vinicius deserve to be on the list again? Will he be on the list or will he be ignored this time? It's been long since Arsenal had a player in the top 10. I feel like Declan Rice might make the top 10 this time. Vinny top 10. I'd say Vinny would be put in the top 10. I think they'll put Rice in the top 10. Salah for sure, Rafinha for sure, Dembele for sure. 5. Those are 5. It's so tough to know, man. Striker. Is there any other striker? Oh yeah, I mean, they could put Gyökeres. Those, I mean, again, I don't know if they consider that Portuguese league because it's been such a long time since I saw a Portuguese player on the list. A player who's playing in Portugal. They might put Gyökeres there. Germany. Nah, they can't put players like Ekitike. Ken might make it. Yeah, because he won this first cup, they might put Ken there. Mbappe will be put in the top 10 for sure. I know that for sure. Mbappe will be there. Even Bellingham, they'll probably put him in the top 10. So Gyökeres might miss. Harry Kane will be put here. So I'd say Madrid, they'll put Mbappe and Vinicius and maybe Bellingham. Arsenal, they'll put Rice. Barcelona, they'll put Rafinha. And Yamal, of course. Yamal will definitely be in the top 10. Yamal is a contender as well. I don't know why I've waited this long to mention him. They could easily give Yamal that thing as well. Yamal and Rafinha will be on the list. And then those Madrid players, yeah, Lamine for sure. Dembele, Salah. This Champions League trophy looks so good, man. You guys have been able to celebrate this trophy. Johnny, Ray, you've been able to celebrate this trophy, man. I don't know how I'll feel the time. Nah, McAllister won't be put in the top 10. I guess it also depends on the voters. I think there's this thing on the voters where they will have to put even if Vinicius had a bad year, they'll still put him there because he plays for Madrid and all that. Even a player like who am I looking for? Even Haaland, they might just put him there. Even if Man City had a bad season, they might just put Haaland because it's Haaland. McTominay should be in the top 30 for sure. KDB, nah. I mean, he still had the numbers after coming back. But Mbappe scored a lot of goals this year. He definitely needs to be there. For us, it's any other silverware. For us to win this year is a dream. Yeah, for us, just Champions League, man. Even the Premier League, though, it's been, since I started supporting Arsenal, I've never seen us win in the Premier League. I've never seen us win in the Champions League. I've never seen us win the Carling Cup. It's only the FA Cup, so it's been long. McTominay plus KDB, yep, with Gilmour, if they sign him, and up front they'll have Lukaku again. They could win it a second time, you never know. But if I was to say top 5, I'd say they'll put Lamine Yamal in the top 5, Rafinha in the top 5, Mbappe in the top 5, Salah in the top 5, Dembele in the top 5. I think those are the ones who are going to make it in the top 5. And the rest, they'll put players like Rice and players like Vinicius, maybe Haaland, maybe Kane. You gotta agree, Arsenal threw the season last year. Not even this past season, the other season. The season where Man City finished. I know Man City won almost every single game, but Arsenal won like 10 out of 11 games at the end, and the only one, that match against Aston Villa, that's the one. Not even the previous season where Arsenal competed for the title for the first time, and not even this season. That was the season we should have won it. Could easily have had 2 Premier League titles in a row, very easily, if we didn't throw it away in the first season. Then second season, just beat Aston Villa. Third season, Man City was not there. Yeah, we needed a striker this season. We messed it up badly. Because we were lucky as well that players like Saka were all fit and Saliba was fit the whole season as well. Rice last season, even Havertz was scoring a bunch of goals last season. Trossard was scoring a lot. The problem with that is Martinelli and Jesus did not deliver last season. If Martinelli played well last season or Jesus added even just 5 goals last season, Arsenal would have won the league. Because now it becomes harder and harder because players are getting older, players are starting to get injured. So you're going to make a few changes. Jorginho is leaving. In the next 1 year, Partey will be gone. Zinchenko is leaving. Jesus will be leaving in the next 1 year. So things are going to change. So you want to win something before the team changes. Next season, Man City will return. That is my worry, Johnny. That is my big worry. You do know they're going to return. And then that is when we are going to play very, very well and get to 90 points, and then Man City get to 92. That's how painful it is. And I'm also worried about Liverpool, by the way. I mean, they are buying Vats and Frimpong, so they're going to definitely compete for the title again. I've seen many people saying we're going to finish second again. 4 seasons in a row. Oh, my goodness me. Havertz and Jesus way too injury prone. Havertz is not injury prone. Jesus is very injury prone. Havertz, we played him too much. He literally plays even in games against Bolton. He comes on to play. We will see the Italian defense today. I have that feeling as well. I'm thinking 1-0 or 2-1 to Inter Milan. Pep will join Pep. Yep. Pep Linders. Is it Linders? Yep. That looks a bit like a traitor to me, though, Johnny. From Liverpool to Man City. He went to coach somewhere else. He was sacked already. Kirksey, Did I say that name right? Yeah, the Bournemouth left back. He's going there as well. I always confuse that name with Zaxi. Let me show you guys my prediction. 2 Peps. Yeah, it's over for us. It's over for us. That's the thing again. That's a manager who's won the title with Klopp. He knows how to do it as well. So that's my worry. The thing that I'm always confident with in Arsenal, I know like when we play these teams, Man City, Liverpool, we're not going to lose. That's the good thing. I know like when we play these teams, we're not going to lose the game. We usually maybe draw, win the game over the last like 3 years. The problem that we have is Everton at home, West Ham at home, Fulham away. Those kind of teams we usually struggle to score. And that's why you'll find Arsenal with the best defense, and like we haven't conceded more than 2 goals in like 3 years, but we don't win the league because we don't have anyone to score the goals. Let me go to the predictor. Where is the predictor? So yeah, there is my predictor. Ray, I've gone for 2-1 to Inter Milan. And then I've gone for, where are the predictions? Okay, who will score first? I've gone for Inter Milan. What will be the score at halftime? I said Inter Milan 2, PSG 1. Wow. I'm thinking 1-1. Nah, I'm going to stick with the 2-1 to Inter Milan at halftime. Maybe no goals in the second half. Which player will score first? I've gone for Thuram. Will there be a goal in the second half? I've said no. So I've gone for all the goals in the first half. Will this match go to extra time? No. Inter Milan to win 2-1 after 90 minutes. Those are my predictions. World Cup fun. Club World Cup, no. I'm not going to be covering it because I know I'm not going to be watching all the games. I'll do like a review after every match day. I'll be playing it, but because the games are coming so late at night, 2 a.m., 3 a.m., that's why I can't like cover it in detail. I usually prefer competitions that I watch every single game, but I will be playing it. MATCHDAY says, hello, boss. My team is Lautaro, Due, Thuram, Dembele, Kvara, Hakimi, Nuno, Dumfries with 8.1 million. I wish we had that kind of money at the beginning of the season in the group stage. And 5 free transfers. Thoughts on Saka to Vitinha? I'm currently on 75k rank. Okay, so if you're 75k rank, you have the opportunity to like go play with some differentials as well. So yeah, forward line, it has to stay the same. Dembele, Kvara, Saka, Rafinha. So yeah, for sure, Saka to Vitinha, yes, 100%. Then obviously Saliba to Bastoni. So which players are must-owns? Which players are must-owns? That's the question. So Vitinha for sure. Bring in Vitinha, and then I'd also bring in Bastoni. I think it's because of. I'm wondering though. It's not just Arsenal though. You're saying. I mean, why is Liverpool not going for him? Why is Bayern Munich not mentioning him? I feel like these teams usually look at the leagues and are like, nah, he's scoring all these games in the Portuguese league. Let's not all these goals in the Portuguese league. Let's not get him. I still think that is crazy though, because I would imagine like there should be like 20 teams trying to sign him right now. I think the main reason is age as well. Yes, I think that is the main reason. I think for us fans, we want to win next season, but for the club, they look at it like, nah, let's go for Sesko. Is going to give us 6-7 years. Gyökeres is going to give us 2-3 years. So no, we are going for Sesko, Johnny. For the first time, I had jollof rice at an authentic African restaurant near to my home. I've never had jollof rice. I only just see it and hear about it. Authentic. How did you know it was authentic, Ray? I think you should eat it with a Nigerian so that like they tell you, okay, this is authentic. I wanted Gyökeres as well. But I'm sure the reason why they've gone for Sesko is because of the age, one. Number two, I think Sesko will become our tallest player. So you see those corners we score, we're obsessed with them. We want to score even more of them. And Sesko is a good player. He can score goals. Now, if you look at the stats between Sesko and Gyökeres when they were 16 to 21, I think when Gyökeres was 16, 17, 18, 19, he was scoring 3 goals, then 4 goals, then 5 goals. But for Sesko, he's been scoring 21 goals, 15 goals, 12 goals at the same age where Gyökeres was. But Gyökeres has scored a bunch of goals. But whenever I do videos for Arsenal and you see the comments, there's always a debate. There's some people who don't like Gyökeres. They're like, nah, he's scoring these goals in the Portuguese league is not good enough. I disagree with that. Some people are like, Gyökeres scores a lot of penalties. It's not really good goals. He scores a lot of penalties, but he still needs someone to score those penalties, especially considering this season we went out of like the FA Cup because we missed some penalties. He still needs someone to score those penalties. Gyökeres is like ready. He's going to score goals for you right now. But yeah, people are like, nope. Did you see Darwin Núñez? He was scoring all these goals in Portugal. He came to England. He didn't do anything. It's a tough one, man. I wish you could get both of them. Imagine, that would be great. The guy who migrated from Nigeria. Okay, that makes sense. So like real Nigerian making it. The others are like not made by Nigerians. If I bring in Bastoni, I will bench DiMarco. I would start DiMarco. But I think if someone is going to get subbed off, it's going to be DiMarco. Hopefully it's not subbed off before the 60th minute. Just do Saka to Vitinha. Do Saka to Vitinha for sure. And then I would have Çalhanoğlu in your team as well, because Çalhanoğlu takes the penalties for Inter Milan. So I would take out both Saka and Rafinha, bring in Vitinha and Çalhanoğlu, play both of them, and then you have to find someone to bench, either one defender or you bench Due, because those players are on penalties and they get a lot of recovery points as well. What do you think of our interest in Rashford? I had that, and I also had that you want Martinelli as well. Rashford is a good player. I think the environment at United was too bad. It was already fallen out. He didn't fit there anymore. United didn't fit him. He didn't fit United anymore. He wouldn't play because those are the positions for Rafinha. I mean, Rashford would score goals for Barcelona. If he has players like Yamal and Rafinha around him, he will definitely score goals. As long as you don't put him on too much wages in terms of the salary. I think you'd do great. If it's like a 35, had it's like 40 million, I think that is worth it, because like 27, 28 can still give you 5 good years if he's at the top level. You even have a wild card. Oh man, that should definitely be used early. So if you had used it early, the rank would be a bit higher. So the wild card, I usually prefer using it in the group stage. Not only that, it has the cuisine as well as it went during Eritrea's Independence Day, so they had Eritrean specialities. Okay. Is Osimhen leaving Galatasaray a really good option? Chelsea want him. Chelsea have always wanted Osimhen. But again, you see that kind of striker, Johnny, that kind of striker will not come to Arsenal. Arteta does not like those kind of strikers. Arteta likes strikers who let's use follow instructions. He doesn't like a striker who's going to go out there and just do his own thing. And Osimhen is a bit of a crazy guy as well. Arteta doesn't like that in his team, so they'll just fall out so quickly. Let me check the Everything Football League. Let me see if I can. Nah, I can't finish top of the Everything Football League. This guy is almost 50 points ahead. Johnny is ahead of me. No wonder Johnny has been keeping quiet. He's not mentioned it. Oh yeah, I'm going to captain Johnny. I'm going to captain Johnny. Jesus Christ, Johnny, do you play football? I'm going to try and catch up with Johnny. Johnny is my competition, actually. 1 point ahead. I have to finish ahead of Johnny. That is my plan for the season. 1 point ahead. Okay. So I have to go with a different team from Johnny. I have to go with something different. So yeah, I don't think, Johnny, we're going to be able to get into the top 3. Those guys are 21 points ahead. That's too far. Interesting. I think there's like 300 people. That's good. What do you mean? Which league is this? Why is there 23? There's not 23 members on everything. Football is 298. Where the hell did everyone else go? Should I like refresh it? What the hell happened? There's definitely not 23 members on everything football. There's 300 of them. Where did everyone else go? Did I click on a wrong button? What the hell? Yeah, because I can't even see people like Ray, and I know Ray is definitely in this league. Where did everyone else go? Or do they like update it in the last minute? There's definitely not 23 people in everything football. Let me refresh that. It still shows 23. That is interesting. Oh, no wonder. Thank you, Johnny. Jesus Christ. I was like, what the hell is going on? Yeah, that is Predict 6, is it? It is. Thank you. Oh, I look like such an amateur, Johnny, right? Oh, yeah, thank you. I was looking at the wrong league. Yeah, just end the season. Us Arsenal fans are just done with this season. Like, you see, I've gone crazy. The season has been so bad, I can't even tell the difference between Predict 6 and the league. Just end the season, man. Just is this Linkin Park performing? Oh, I could get copyrighted. Oh yeah, that needs to stop. Either way, I'm going to try and finish ahead of you in the Predict 6, Johnny. Okay, so let's see this. Okay, so this is the right one. What the hell was I looking at even 500 points is not possible after all these game weeks. Oh yeah, I don't think I can finish top though. 22. Nah, 23 points is too much. I can try and get into the top 3. Yeah. Yeah, because there's a lot of similar teams. So unless my captain scores 2 goals and the other guys don't do anything, I'm happy with 603. The top 600 is okay. Yeah, just end the season, Ray. I'm done with this season. I can't even tell the difference between the two. I'm 51st. Yeah, I was looking at the wrong league, Ray. Amateur mistake. I'm top 100 or like that. Yeah, so you can just go for differential to try and like cover the league and all that. There's people performing on screen, Ray. So let me ask you, Ray, for Linkin Park, did they like get a new lead singer or did someone else pick up from Chester? Getting to perform at events like this is crazy. So they got someone completely new. Emily Armstrong. She became the lead singer of Linkin Park when the band regrouped in September. Okay, so it's just the other day. So she has to like memorize all the songs. Am I going crazy? She has to like know all the songs and all that. If you're going to perform like all the songs. Wow, that's crazy. That's interesting. I've learned something new today. Thank you. Because I was wondering, I was looking and I'm wondering who is this girl singing? Wow, they got Linkin Park to perform all the way in Germany. Okay, so my team is ready. I'll go prepare for the Champions League final. You guys have said 2-2. I've seen another 2-2. I saw 2-1. I saw extra time penalties. I'm going for 2-1 Inter Milan. 90 minutes game is over. And that is what I am going to do. But we're not going to disappear forever. I'm going to try and do like a couple of videos for the FIFA Club Fantasy, whatever, FIFA World Club Fantasy. Chasing around thoughts on Saka to Vitinha, Rafinha to Barella, Saliba to Pavard, but I would have benching headache. I would do Rafinha to Chananoglu because of the penalties. But if you want someone differential, fine with Barella. Saliba to Pavard, that's fine. It's a differential. If you're going to bench someone, if you have Due, that's the guy I would bench. But if your prediction is 3-2, that means you're expecting Due to score somewhere there. I don't think Inter Milan are going to concede 3 goals, though, in a final. Can come and watch there. I'll be live from tomorrow and everything. Arsenal almost every single day. No Champions League, man. That's crazy. And then the Champions League, you have to wait all the way to September. It doesn't even start in August, by the way. Right? It starts all the way in September. It's like 4 or 5 months. But I'll be posting in the community tab. I'll be live on everything Arsenal. I'm going to be active on Football Reminisce with the documentary. So I'll still be there. And obviously Twitter as well. And all. I appreciate you guys supporting all through the season. FPL is all the way to August as well. So far away. So no fantasy games, but I'll be playing the FIFA one and the ladies one as well for Euros. So check the community tab. I'll be posting everything there. Let's go watch the Champions League final, guys. Thank you, and I'll see you guys next time.